So this is take 3 of the alcohol stove video. This little stove is made out of a Bud Lite bottle, aluminum bottle, and you take the top and you cut it off and you press it inside with a couple little slots at the bottom so the fuel can go into the outer chamber that's formed by the inner formed by the neck of the bottle. And there's a few little holes around the side here, about 12 holes, small holes that are going to be used where the flames are going to come out. Now this is an interesting little stove. It's pretty efficient, and it burns alcohol, either ethanol or methyl alcohol. And I'm going to use a little bit of, this is 1 or 2 tablespoons of it's 30 milliliters of ethyl alcohol, and you put a little bit in there like that, and then just gently put it up the side so it catches, and you can probably see that okay. Now this is the priming stage. So right now the alcohol is burning, and we can just hold the pot over there to catch this heat. But what we're waiting for is for the alcohol in the double-walled chamber to start boiling. When it does, vaporized alcohol is going to come out those side wall holes and form little gas jets. So it's going to start to look like a burner here. When the alcohol boils, the alcohol is going to vaporize in that double-walled chamber and come out the side jets and start to burn. Now, compared to some alcohol stoves, which are simple stoves that look just like this one, you just pour alcohol in and burn it. This one's going to burn about twice as efficiently. Now, the same amount of alcohol will burn twice as long in this stove as something else. One of the simple ones. Now there, the burner's just lit, and we can lower this a little bit. We're going to lower it right on when we let it get a good boil. Looks like it's working pretty well right now. So I'm going to put the pot on the stove. We have a stove as its own pot stand, and I have a stopwatch here. Start the stopwatch and see what happens here. So from the time the stove got started, I have 2 cups of water in this thing, and we'll see how long it takes to boil. Now the idea behind the stove is it's really light. It's on the order of an ounce or something, and you can buy this denatured alcohol. This is called ethyl rubbing alcohol. I got this at Rite Aid for $3, I think. You can buy this stuff pretty much any drugstore in the world, any drugstore in the country. Ethyl alcohol is not sold pure because, of course, you could drink it. So, stuff is put in it so it's not drinkable. And but I imagine if you're backpacking in South America, you find the real thing. You could also burn methyl alcohol, which burns about just as well, but it's a little more poisonous. It can be absorbed through the skin, so it's not. You have to be careful how you handle it, but it's fine to handle, and that's available also at drugstores frequently, or at camping stores, and also at automotive parts stores. It's under the name of heat. It's a gasoline additive. So you can get fuel for this stove anywhere, and it takes about roughly 7 minutes. So, go away for a little while. It's been about 1.5 minutes since we turned this on, and it takes about 7 minutes to boil 2 cups of water. Need a little windscreen. Typically, this is just a little bit of tin foil. There's a lot of windscreen designs on the internet, and a lot of different stove designs. This one is sort of sturdier and easier to build than most of there's a lot of pop cam Pepsi stoves out there, but this one the first, builds pretty easily. The first time, it probably takes 30 minutes, and after that, I think you can knock them out in about 15 minutes a piece or something. So now we're a little over 4 minutes. Water temperature is 185. Starting to see some bubbles in there. So just about to a boil at roughly 6 minutes from putting the pot fully on. Okay, now I'm getting some good bubbles coming up. I'm going to see if I can show that. I'm not sure I'll be able to do that, but this is a pretty good camera. Yep, you can see the bubbles coming off. So that's the Bud Lite Stove. Stay tuned for episode 2 when we try a wood gas stove.